Hi guys, it's Underdog Tiger. So, Amos, I'm here to give you guys a anime movie review, which is called the movie. No, the Digimon movie 2000 or something like that. Something like that. But anyways, I haven't seen this movie. I mean, in ages. I remember it came out. I think it came out right around during the time. So it was before my graduation back in 2001, which I graduated up to New York, not New York, excuse me, North Carolina. And basically, I got a chance to see this movie because we're like all watching it and stuff like that. And I remember like watching it, I was kind of wow, this is really cool. This really actually is, and it just is something that is very very special. One thing I like about this movie, it goes back to the beginning of Kai and I mean, excuse me, Sora and also Tai also well too when they used to be little kids and stuff like that, and then they discover like a little dinosaur, a little dinosaur, which is basically called Agumon, which is basically he's the rookie level. Even though that you have basically different levels, which you have training level, rookie level, champion level, ultimate, and mega, and I think fusion or something like that. I really don't know really much about the whole premises of Digimon because I have watched the Digimon show in such a long time. I have not, and it's because I know there's some shows I do want to watch for myself, and I really really do. But the one thing I want to personally want to say here is that watching this movie, it brings some good nostalgia. It's with that, and it just really actually is. Now, the first thing I'm basically going to talk about is basically the soundtrack basically of this movie. The soundtrack basically of this movie is absolutely just so good. You can hear some of the songs that you used to listen to, back then, and stuff like that. And I loved about that, and it just really, I actually did. I don't know how that it came off fruition based in this movie. It was just something. It's just something that you're just drawn into, like everybody's drawn into, like in music. But it's just based with this music, based with the movie itself. It's absolutely perfect. It really actually is. And I think there's a band called Smooth called Hey Yo Rockstar. So if you probably know what I'm talking about, I can't remember the name. I think they're just called Smooth or something like that. But one thing I want to mention is that I would personally will say is that if you guys never seen this movie, you guys really need to go. You guys really need to go and watch this movie because the reason why I'm saying that because it definitely will draw you in. It definitely will draw you in. Now you don't have to watch it to any other Digimons, but you could just basically watch this because it really does bring that nostalgia. I've seen pretty much all the episodes, basically of Digimon season 1 and season 2. Digimon basically season 1, basically season 2 also as well too. And it's really enjoyable, really fun. So like I said before, what is Space Force all about? Well, like I said before, Tai and Sora are basically they're just kisses, but that basically they really are, and they discovered something that was a gift for them that they really wanted, and basically a gift that they really actually that they definitely wanted was the gift was basically to have their own, like I would say, like a pet or something like that, or something like that to help you along the way and basically stuff, and even though Ty didn't know or Sora didn't really actually did know, like something like that would just basically just to happen, and basically probably some people would probably say a digital world with monsters or anything like that. Basically, in the movie, is basically is the it has became very very extremely popular. I think it's far more popular than Pokemon. Now, I know that's a lot to say. I know that really actually is, but I guess I prefer Digimon over Pokemon, or maybe I just prefer both. But I definitely think, basically, I definitely do think. Now, basically, all the second half, basically into the movie, were Kai and Izzy. No, Tai and Izzy, I do believe. Oh, he is the kid who he's basically a kid who is a genius. He's very, very smart. He knows how to use computers and stuff like that. And so they have to go up against this Digimon virus or something like that, or Digimon whatever it is, or something like that. It just kept like evolving more and more and more and more. And I was like, wow, it just keeps on evolving. And just to see, they have right here basically what's going on. And stuff like that. And personally, I want to say here is basically that when you're watching this, when you're watching this is that you'll probably see a lot of people probably don't understand the meaning of Digimon or anything like that because people may not be able to understand, and some people probably will think, yeah, there's a digital world basically out there, basically out there. Some people may think that is invisible or something like that, or something like that. It just really just depends on like how people really just to see. But I really like the fact that the movie just shows a broader of something I really actually see. Now, based with Ty and also based with his girlfriend, I can't remember her name. It's not Sora. I think it's somebody else. But she has to be very. She had been very acquainted with Ty really a lot, and sometimes she doesn't really like him really all that much and stuff like that. But if I had to pick somebody who's basically one of my favorites in basically in the Digimon franchise, I will have to say is let's see. I'd say is one of my favorites. Sora is okay. She's not really actually one of my favorites, but she can get kind of annoying at time. Um, is personally one of my favorites. Personally, it's one of my favorites. But basically, I mean, it's definitely it's enjoyable film to watch. I think it really actually is, and just to see from basically from now and basically how they work things and stuff, like that, and just see the mega level that they did. And one thing there's also which I don't know or anything like that. I think there's a fusion level or something like that, or far more beyond than Mega. I mean, maybe I don't know. Something like that. Maybe I need to rewatch it all over again. Or something like that. Maybe I need to wait till that. But there's not really much really base to talk about. But it was just something that I really enjoy. Something that I really do think it was just very very good. And I think a lot of people would really love to watch us. But like I said before, in my opinion, you can watch the original. Watch the original Digimon. That's totally up to you guys if you guys want to or not. Or you can watch the new Digimon, which is basically tells more a broader story than what we see than what we see. And the reason why I'm basically saying that because it I think that was just basically the true tale of Digimon. I guess it really was or something like that, but I really don't know because a lot of people are saying like, how come they never got transformed into Mega in the first place? Because that's what they really want to see. I mean, even though basically for myself, I wanted to see what they look like because pretty much Mega is pretty one of my favorite levels just to see like how powerful and how strong that they really are. But I want people to really remember that they are Digimon, but they are not Pokemon. Because usually Pokemon do evolve or something like, or I will say evolution or something like that, or whatever you want to say, or anything like that. Because they can only evolve only like one time. That's all they can. They can't go back down. They can't go back down the way they were. That's just how it basically it really actually is. Because usually you see them basically evolved. And basically what Digimon basically on themselves they like when they used up most of the powers that they have, then they get transformed back in to training or back to rookie, and stuff. So basically for this movie, basically for me, I think it was enjoyable. I think it was fun to watch. I highly recommend watching this movie, but I would prefer you guys watch the originals of the Digimon because that's my opinion. That's basically what I definitely do think. And I'm also gonna watch the Digimon Trial as well too because I've heard a lot of great things about those movies as well too. Because I'm really kind of curious about how they go in depth based on those movies. So I'm looking forward watching it and hopefully something that can bring some good fruition based of those movies and stuff. Because like I said, I've been kind of wondering about them because I really wanted to watch them. So yeah, but yeah. Anyways, for the movie wise and basically the stuff, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. It's definitely it's enjoyable. I love to watch it, and I really do. And I look forward maybe sometime in the future, maybe we might get maybe more Digimon units, or maybe we won't, or not. I really do not know, so I don't know if they're still planning on doing that. And before I go ahead, let go of this video, I want to personally say this. I want to give my thoughts and prayers out for the people over in California or the Los Angeles area. And I hope and pray that Los Angeles in the cities don't get affected by the fires. I'm hoping and praying that doesn't happen. I don't know if it will happen or not, but I'm hoping and praying It's not. And so I want to give up my thoughts and prayers for you guys over in California, and hopefully hope you guys are okay. I know some people probably lost their homes and stuff like that, and it's just a very sad situation, and I hope and pray that it won't hit the city of Los Angeles. If it does, that will. If it does, that's going to be very extremely catastrophic, and you basically to me. But I don't know if it's going to happen or not. I don't know. So I'm just gonna we're just gonna have to wait and see. But like I said, I just want to get my thoughts and prayers out for that. So yeah, anyways, that's it uh for what I said right here. I based on the movie all itself. But if you guys like this movie, give me a thumbs up or give me a thumbs down. But yeah, anyways, since I know I see you guys later. Take care. Hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. God bless. Remember to slowly. I love you guys. Please stay safe. And remember, stay blessed. Love you guys. Take care. Bye. And stay safe, California.